गृहाभ्यासः बहुभिः जनैः कृतः अस्ति. So most of you are done. Most of it is correct. So we don't spend much time here. Mashallah, this is just what we already discussed. What is Kartari Prayoga, what is Karmani Prayoga, and what happens when we change from Kartari to Karmani. Some examples. That's in Sanskritam, which are my old notes. And yeah, this Ganeshah Vignam Harati, Ganeshena Vignah Hriyate. That is Parvati Modakani Nayati, Parvatya Modakani Niyate. Shivaha Kailasa Parvatam Agachati, Shivena Parvataha Agamyate. Bhaktaha Nandanti, Bhaktai Nandyate. Bhave Prayoga. Bhaktaha Nandanti. No, Bhaktaha. Some of one where I saw Bhaktabhihi. Is that correct? Bhaktabhihi. What do you think, Prajwala Mahoday? Bhaktabhihi or Bhaktaihi?
I used Bhaktaihi because it's plural.
Yeah, that's right. What about Bhaktabhihi?
Bhaktabhihi. So isn't Bahuvachana of Bhakta in Tritiya Vibhakti Bhaktaihi?
So Bhaktabhihi is not correct?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I found Bhaktaihi somewhere, so that's why I wrote it. So it might be correct as well.
What do you think, Elangan Mahoday? Bhaktabhihi.
Bhaktaihi. If it is Pullingam, it is Bhaktaihi.
Strilinga?
If you go to Tritiya Bhakti, Bhaktaihi.
Strilinga?
Strilinge Bhakta Sitaya Sitabhyam Sitabhi. Bhaktabhihi. Will be Bhaktabhihi.
Bhaktabhihi. So Strilinga Bhavati Chet Bhaktabhihi. That is also fine. So if in the group all of them are Stri, then we can use Bhaktabhihi. Then what else we have? Vayam Asmabhihi Surya Pujyate Garudena. Still there is some that na or na, some confusion sometimes, like Shiva, Shivena. See, when the na comes, you can again study that. It's okay, sometimes you might miss it. When there is a refa or shakara also, in both natvam bhavati. So ra and if the na immediately follows refa or in between na, refa and na, there are swaras or kakara vargasya vyanjanani or pakara vargasya vyanjanani, then na becomes na. It's simple to remember. Refa directly followed by nakara, then na, or in between them there is a combination of kakara, pakara or swara in any order, then nakara changes to nakara. So in the case of Shiva, Is it na rana, dantyana or murdhanya? This is dantya. This is murdhanya. In case of Shiva, is it nakara or nakara? Shivena or Shivena? Shiva Shriva.
It is Shivena, right?
Shivena, correct. And Ganesha?
It is Ganeshena.
No.
No.
No, because there is no ra at all here, and there is no more than sha also. This is what sha is this? Talavesha. Then Garuda. Here there is a ra. Garuda. So here it is Garudena or Garudena.
I wrote it wrong, Mahoday. It's Garudena, right?
Dantyana. Why Dantyana? Repah asti, then there is U. There is a swara, but there is da. Da is not kaka, kavarga or pavarga.
I got this wrong.
That's okay. Garudena, Sarpaha.
Yeah, now I get it. Now I understand.
Avam avabhyam upavishyate tvam toya chiyate.
Mahoday, is it only na, or does it happen with this ma and other sounds? Or is it only na changing into na?
Yeah, na changing to na, not na.
Okay.
Natvam, nattam we had seen before. Nattam anuswara prayoga. You can go here, anuswara, nattam. So you can go through this again, okay, when you have time. Where are we? Tvam tayat chiyate, bhavan gayati, bhavata giyate, choraha, chorena. The refa is there, chore, there is a refa, then a is there, which is swara, chore, then na. So in case of karana, where is the karana? The refa is there, after that na is going to change to no, because there is a refa, there is no immediately following refa, not karna, karana. And chorena yoyam युष्माभिः वार्ता ज्ञायते भवता गीतं श्रूयते. Then it should be dirgha shru, not a rasva shru. Shruyate, shruyate, shishuhu rudyate, shishuna rudyate. Here also na. Shishuna, because there is no refa, there is no more than yasha. Then युवां वस्त्रं प्रक्षाल्यते युवाभ्यां वस्त्रं प्रक्षाल्यते अहं मया नगरं त्यज्यते. Okay. Question? No question. Okay. Small. Now this Karmani Bhave Prayoga, we saw examples of Vartamana Kala, present tense. But this Prayoga is applicable to any Lakara, any tense and any Lakara, any Kala and any Lakara. Lakara also, Lat Lakara is Vartamana, etc. It has Kala and tense and moods, like Lot Lakara, etc. So we can see some examples in other Lakaras also. Like what happens if it is Bhutakala? How do they look like? In Bhavishyat Kala, how do they look like? Lot Lakara and Ling Lakara. So these Lat, Lang, Lot with Ling. So these four we are interested. And Lit also. Lat, Lang, Lot with Ling and Lit. Bhavishyat Kala, 5 Lakaras. Other Lakaras also, this Prayoga, Parivartanam. Obviously it is possible. But we'll just focus on these examples. So there is one Koshtaka here, which I prepared some with the Bodha and others. But you can also go to ashtadhyayi.com. You can take any dhatu here. Now, just to see the examples, I've taken 2 of them. Khada dhatu in Parasmaipada, in Atmanepada, we will see another example. So if you Khada dhatu, if you see and go to Bhava Karmani, or in Bhave Prayoga and Karmani Prayoga, what are there? How the Rupani look like. Latlakara we see Khadyate, Khadyete, Khadyante, Khadyase, Khadyethe, Khadyadve, Khadye, Khadyavahe, Khadyamahe. So what happens is it Bhave Karmani, Bhave Prayoga, Karmani Prayoga? Khadyate. Mila Bhagine, is it Bhave or Karmani?
I don't know, Mahodaya.
How can you form a sentence in using Khadyate?
Yes. Ramaha Phalam. Ramena Phalam Khadyate.
Ramena Phalam Khadyate. So is that Karmani or Bhave?
Bhava Karmani.
No, not both. It could be only Bhave or Karmani.
Phalam Khadyate. Karmani.
So why is it Karmani? Why not Bhave?
Is eating the fruit.
Right. But why is it Bhave? Sorry, why is it Karmani? Why not Bhave? Why cannot we call it Bhave?
It's not indicating. That's how I can translate. It's the action is being done.
What is the difference between Bhave and Karmani? Aham chalami. Can you convert that to passive voice?
Aham
chalami.
Mama.
Chalami. Aham chalami. Vahanam chalati.
Vahanam. My mind is not working.
Vahanam chalati. Change that to passive voice. Vahanam becomes what? Just like you did the Ramaha Phalam Khadati, like change to Karmani. So how this Vahanam chalati. Vahanam changes
Vahanam is an Apunsakalingam. It's Vahanena Chalyate. Chalyate.
The Kriyapadam is chalati.
Yeah.
So its passive form is
Chalye.
Why Chalye?
is
What do you want to say, Suresh Mohan? Prajwal Mohan, Vahanam Chalati.
Is it Vahanena Chalyate?
Chalyate. Vahanena Chalyate. So the difference between Chalyate, Chalyate we have seen in one of the previous classes. If it is Preranarthaka, then Chalyate. Otherwise, just Chalyate. Vahanena Chalyate. Moving is done by Vahanam. So this Vahanena Chalyate, is it Bhave or Karmani? Prayoga?
So this would be Bhave, because Chalati, Chal is Akarmaka dhatu.
Chal is Akarmaka dhatu, so Chalyate, that Prayoga, Vahanena Chalyate is Bhave Prayoga. And Ramena Phalam Khadyate is Karmani Prayoga, because there is Karma Pada there. Karmani, where there is a Karma Pada, Bhave, there is no Karma Pada, just Kriyayaha Bhavaha Bhavati. That's why it's called Bhave. Kriyayaha Bhavaha. Bhava means concept, just Kriya is there is no Karma.
So, Mahodaya, so if it's Aham Khadami, then is this Maya Khadyate? Is that now Karmani Prayoga?
Yeah, that is
right?
Karmani.
Because khad, that is khad is like intrinsically this sakarmaka dhatu, even if there is no explicit karma there.
Yeah. Karma pada is not always expressed, but it's understood sometimes. It's hidden. Aham khadami, you have to eat something, you can't just khadami. Even we sometimes don't mention it, because based on the context it is understood. You are pointing to something, phalam or something, and saying that aham khadami. In the sentence it may not appear, but it is a sakarmaka dhatu. It expects, but it acts on the karma pada. Okay, bhave, khadyate, khadyate, khadyante, all done. Khadye. Shivasthavini, can you make a sentence using khadye?
Yes, Father.
Make a sentence using khadye.
Khati. Khati. Aham. So, Maya phalam khadye.
What does it mean? Maya phalam khadye. Okay. Can you convert?
I eat. Yeah, the fruit is being eaten by me. The fruit is eaten by me.
Can you convert that to kartari?
Aham phalam khadami.
Aham phalam khadami. So can you convert that to karmani? Convert that to karmani?
So aham becomes maya, right?
Yes.
Maya phalam kadyate, because kadyate, because agree with the phalam, right? Yeah. It will agree with the phalam.
Correct. Maya phalam khadyate. Correct. So now, what about khadye?
Khadye. If somebody eats me,
yes.
yeah. Only then I think, right? it will become khadya.
So then, example.
So if it is, say, a fruit which is talking.
Yeah, a fruit or somebody else, like.
Yeah, if some fruit which is talking, then.
Not fruit. Okay, let's take. Fruit doesn't usually talk, but let's say some.
I mean, in an imaginary conversation, then it can say.
So we
Ramena.
Yeah, like Ravana or some Rakshasa talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Then.
Rakshasena. Aham khadye.
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then kartari.
Kartari will be Rakshasah. It's me. Oh, Dvitiya is
Mom.
Mom. Khadam. Khadati, right?
Correct. Rakshasah mam khadati. So Rakshasa eats me. So that in Karmani, Rakshasena aham khadye. I am being eaten by Rakshasa.
Yeah.
Or I am eaten by Rakshasa. Okay. So yeah, that's a khadye and khadyase. Those sometimes the meaning is not, because we don't use those very frequently. Sometimes in Karmani Bhave, so it's a little bit confusing. But keep that in mind. Like similarly, khadyase also. Aham khadyase. Tam khadyase. You are being eaten. Okay, so that is lat lakar prayoga. In the lut kartari prayoga of khad, how will it become? What are the rupani in kartari? Neela Bhagini, khad dhatu. Khadati is lat lakara. Bhavishyat kala, lat lakara forms.
Kadishyati.
Kadishyati. Kadishyati.
Kadishyate. No, I'm not quite sure.
Bhavishyati, bhavishyata, bhavishyati. Kadishyati, kadishyatah.
Kadishyanti. Kadishyasi. Kadishyatah. Kadishyata.
So if you change this to Karmani Prayoga, then we have
Kadishyate. 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 Kadishyante.
So you can notice the change. In Kartari we have Kadishyati, here it is Kadishyate. So there is not much change. T changes to Te, because from Parasmay to Atmanepadi. T changes to Te. Kadishyate, Kadishyate, Kadishyante, etc. So udaharanam kim bhavati? Ramena phalam khadishyate. So that is a simple example. Ramena phalam khadishyate. Instead of khadyate, use bhavishyat kala. Khadishyate. So Rama, the phala, fruit is eaten by, will be eaten by Rama sometime in future. Ramena phalam khadishyate. Then same thing. Khadishyate udaharanam. Sharda, can you use khadishyate in a sentence? Sharda, are you there?
Okay, hi. Okay.
Hi.
Rame That's two Ramas. Oh no, wait. Ramabayam Padishete.
Which one? Say that again.
Would it be Ramabayam Padishete? 2 Ramas are eaten.
What is being eaten? This is a passive voice, right?
It's okay. Fruit works. Yeah.
What is being eaten?
The fruit.
Now, how many fruits should be there to be eaten?
There should be 2.
Yeah. So that phalam should be 2, not Rama should be 2. Phalam should be 2.
Oh, Rama is only 1. Okay.
The Ramas could be anybody, any kind, any number of Ramas.
Okay. So it would be Rama, Phalame, Kashyate.
Khadishyate.
Ishyate.
Khadishyate.
Kadishyate.
So phala, what is the dvivachana form? Phalam. 2 fruits in Ditya Vibhakti. Prathama Vibhakti, sorry. Prathama Vibhakti. What is that?
In Ditya, okay.
No, Prathama.
Phalame.
Phala, not Rama. Phala.
Phala.
What is being eaten? Fruit. So phala.
Fruit. Phala, yeah.
Prathama Vibhakti, dvivachanam.
2 fruits would be Phalame. Isn't this for 2?
So what is the word for 2 fruits?
The phalam, phalame, phalamani. So
No. Phalam, phale, phalani.
Phalame.
Phalam, phale, phalani.
Phalame, okay.
Not phalame.
Phale.
Phalam, phale, phalani. So the full sentence will be, who is eating this? Rama. If it is Rama, then it will be Tritiya Ramena. If there are many Ramas, then it will be Ramaihi phale khadishyete. Many Ramas, no, 2 fruits will be eaten by many Ramas.
Yeah.
Now in this case, 1 Rama. Ramena phale khadishyete. 2 fruits will be eaten by Rama.
So the fruit and the verb are going to match in their
passive voice, yeah. In the Karmani Prayoga or Bhave Prayoga, not Bhave. Bhave doesn't have karma pada. In Karmani Prayoga, the Kriya pada has to match, the Vachana of Kriya pada has to match Karma pada. Vachana. Same thing if you want to use Khadishyante. If you use Khadishyante, then what will happen here?
Well, the Ramena, that will stay the same, but the fruit will become Phalani.
Correct. Ramena Phalani Khadishyante. Good. That means many fruits will be eaten by Rama. Then Khadishyase. Now here what will happen?
Well, that would be 2 Ramas are going to be eating fruit. So that would be Rame, Phalanam.
So note that here, this is the which Purusha. So here Purusha matters, right? Purusha in Kriyapada. What is the Purusha of Khadishyate? Vachana is ekavachana singular. What is the Purusha?
That would be the second.
Which one? Khadishyate?
The second one, and then so the first one is for he or she. The second one would be for who, and the third one would be for an I-type person.
So the first line.
You would be doing this.
First line is called Prathama Purusha. Second line is called Madhyama Purusha. And third one is called Uttama Purusha. When are these Purushas used? When is the Madhyama Purusha used?
It's when you're saying to someone, you are eating the fruit, or the fruit is being eaten by you.
So Madhyama Purusha is used when Karta, Kartru Padam is Tvam or Yuvam or Yuyam, depending on the Vachana. So Kartru Pada, what is called Kartru Pada in English?
The doer?
The subject.
Subject, yeah. Subject, when the subject is, the word is Tvam, remember, it is not any other word. Tvam or Yuvam or Yoyam, that is the, in Kartari Prayoga, that is the Kartrupadam is Tvam, Yuvam or Yoyam. So here, Khadishyase, the Kartrupadam in Kartari should be Tvam, and in Karmani or Bhave it becomes?
It becomes Taya.
Yeah, Taya.
Taya, Fulani. How can you say that? You're eating yourself?
No. Not Toya. So, Subhash beginning, how will this form an example? Khadishyase. Like Khadishya you may.
Again, it is, if you take the Rakshasa. So, Rakshasena, will it be Tvam?
Yeah, Tvam.
Tvam, Khadish, Yase.
Means, what is the meaning here?
You are being eaten by the Rakshasa.
Yeah, you are being eaten. So here the karma padam is Tvam. Karma padam is Tvam, correct?
Yes.
Rakshasena Tvam Khadishyase. You will be eaten by Rakshasa. Okay. So here the karma pada will be in the Dvivachanam Yuvam. Okay. Here it is Yuyam.
Yeah.
Means two of you will be eaten by somebody. Any of you will be eaten by somebody. And here Aham, I will be eaten by somebody. And Avam, we too will be eaten by somebody. And Vayam, we will be eaten by somebody.
So I suppose it was a lion. So we would all be eaten by the lion?
Yeah. Simhena Vayam Khadishyamahe. We will be eaten by a lion.
Thank you.
Okay. So what next one? Lot Lakara. Lot Lakara. Again, since in Karmani or Bhave, we'll also take one example of Bhave. Okay, that's fine. So we had this Karmani Prayoga of Khadishyate Lot Lakara. And Karmani Prayoga of in Lot Lakara. So the forms will be similar to atmanepada prayoga of any, if you see, yeah, that, vanda dhatu. Dhatu karmani. So kartari prayoga, atmane karmani prayoga, atmanepada kartari prayoga. You see lot lakara. What we have here, vandatam, vandetam, vandantam, vandasva, vandetham, vandadhvam, vandai, vandavahi, vandamahai. So I salute somebody, etc. So now, parasmaya dhatu. So when it changes to lakara, karmani, then it will be having the same suffix like tam, like this, tam, etam, antam, etc. But only we are adding the ya in between. Like as you see here, khadya, not khadatam, but khadyatam. Khadyatam, khadyetam, khadyantam, khadyasva, khadyetam, khadyadhvam, khadyai, khadyavahai, khadyamahai. So we are adding this, adding the ya after the dhatu. Khad is the dhatu, then we add ya and then tam. Paras atmanepada pratyas at the end. Khadyatam, khadyetam, khadyantam. Is forms. Khadyatam means what? So take an example now. This is a lot lakara. So if you use kartari prayoga of khad dhatu, lot lakara, how does it go? Khad karmani, kartari prayoga, lot lakara. What is the dhatu? What is the form? Ilangon mode. Khad lot lakara. Kartari.
Kartari of khad. Khadatu, khadatam, khadantu. Khada. Khada. Khadatam, khadata. Khadani, aham khadani. Avam khadavaga, vayam khadama. Sir, khadava, khadama. Visarkanasti.
Khadani, khadava, khadama. So khadatu. So using this khadatu, can you form a sentence?
Yeah. Balaka phalam khadatu.
Balaka phalam khadatu. So means let the boy eat a fruit. Change that to karmani.
Balakena phalam khatyatam.
So what is the meaning now? Balakena phalam khadyatam. Let the fruit.
Let balaka eat the fruits. Let the fruits be eaten by the balaka.
Yeah. Karmani changes. Let the fruit be eaten by balaka. Same thing you have khadyetam, khadyantam. So here it has to go with the karma pada. Let the balakena phalani khadyantam. So let the fruits be eaten by balaka. Now khadyasva khadyai. Balakena aham khadyai. That we can do. Let me be eaten by balaka, etc. Balakena tvam khadyasva. Let you be eaten by balaka, etc. That can be used. Any question on lot lakara karmani prayoga? Okay. Now Lang Lakara, coming to Lang Lakara, same thing. The Kartari Prayoga, we have Akhadat, right? Akhadat, Akhatam, Akhadan, etc. So it doesn't matter what is it in Kartari. In Karmani, we need to use Atmanepada forms, and we add that Yakara in between. If you look at this Vanda Dhatu, Lang Lakara, we have Avandata in Kartari. Avandata, Avandetam, Avandanta. We are looking at this example because it is Atmanepada. So Atmanepada prefixes like which are ta, tam, nta, thaha, tham, dham, these remain same, and eva, hi, mahim, these remain same. Only thing in the khada we are adding ya in between. So a khada plus ya plus ta. Akhadyata, akhadyetam, akhadyanta, akhadyathaha, akhadyetam, akhadyadhvam, akhadye, akhadyavahi, akhadyamahi. So there is a remain like this. So the examples again: Ramaha phalam, Kartari becomes Ramaha phalam akhadat. In Karmani it will be Ramena phalam akhadyata. Fruit was eaten by Rama. Any question on this? Lang Lakara Prayoga, Karmani. No? And what we have? Vidhiling. So we look at lat, lang, lot, lit. Last one is vidhiling. Here also same one. If you look at vidhiling, in Kartari, khada becomes khadet, gachet, khadet, khadetam, khadeyuhu, like that in Prasmayapadi. But if you look at Atmanepadi Kartari, then it is Vidhiling becomes Vandeyata, Vandeyatam, Vanderan, Vandethaha, Vandeyatham, Vandedhvam, Vandeya, Vandeyohi, Vandeyami. Same. Te, tam, ran, all these remain same. We're adding ya when we change this Parasmayapadi to Atmanepadi in Karmani or Bhave. Khadyeta, khadyeyatam, khadyeran, khadyethaha, khadyeyatham, khadyedhvam, khadyeya, khadyevahi, khadyemahi. So Kartari, what is the example? Neela Bhagini. Kartari, Vidhiling becomes khadet. With khadet, what is the example?
Ramaha phalam khadet.
And Karmani becomes?
Phalam balakena khadyete.
Khadyeta, this first one.
Khadyet. Yeah, khadyet.
Ramena phalam khadyeta. So the meaning remains same but changes to Karmani. Rama phalam khadet. May Ram eat fruit. Fruit may be eaten by Rama. Okay, any question? No. So one common prayoga we do, that is kshamyatam, right? Have you heard of kshamyatam? Or have you used kshamyatam any time?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, Mahodaya. We use kshamyatam.
We use it in the class regularly whenever we make a mistake.
Yeah, so what does it mean, kshamyatam?
I may be excused.
So where does it fit here? What kind of prayoga is this?
Vidhiling?
Okay, let's look at Vidhiling what? Kartari, Karmani.
It's Karmani Prayoga.
Vidhiling, Karmani. How does it look like? Karmani, Vidhiling looks like this. Khadyeta, Khadyatam. This is Kshamyatam. Is there any Kshamyatam here?
Bhave Karmani. Bhave Prayo Karmani.
Bhave Karmani Lakara. What is the Lakara? It is just match here, like where it can. How does it look like pattern? Which Lakara? Does it look like anywhere like Lat Lakara? There is anywhere like Tam here, Yatam, Kadyate, Kadyate, Kadyante. Huh?
Is it Lot Lakara?
Which one?
Lot.
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 Lot. Okay. Okay. Lot. Where does it fit?
Kshamyatam.
Is like.
And then Khadyatam.
Khadyatam. So Purusha Vachana.
Prathama Purusha Ekavachana.
Prathama Purusha Kshamyatam. It could be Kartari also, but Kartari also, but we know the Dhatu, Shamadhatu, which goes like Shamate, Atmanepada, simple, Vadigana, Shamate, like Vandate, Vandete, like Shamate, Shamate. Shamate means tolerates, Sahate. It's a tolerance, tolerate, Shama. Samayam Dharitri, so yeah, that Samayam Dharitri means in tolerance, Kshama, in the Kshama Guna, in the tolerance property, Dharitri is Bhudevi, the earth. Earth tolerates everything, whatever abuse we do on her. So Kshama, tolerate. So Kshamate. So Bhumihi Asmakam Bharam Kshamate. So that way the Kartari Prayoga. In Karmani Kshamate, if the Kartari is Kshamate, in Latlakara, this is Lat, not Lot. Latlakara, what is the form of Kshamate? Kshamate becomes Latlakara. Shubhashrivani. Kshamate.
lat lakara is it
kartari. Khamate is kartari atmanepadi. So karmani prayoga becomes what? Shamyate.
Yeah, shamyate.
Shamyate.
Yeah.
Right. Shamyate, like khadyate, kshamyate. So khadati, originally it was parasmay, and karmani it becomes atmane and becomes khadyate. The kshamate originally itself is atmane padi dhatu, and when it changes, when we want to use it in karmani prayoga, it remains atmane. Everything changes to atmane in karmani or bhave. So kshamate is atmane only previously, and in karmani also it remains. It will be atmane, and only you are adding ya there, yakar, kshamyate. So kshamyate, kshamyate, kshamyante, kshamyase, kshamyase, kshamyadve, kshamye, kshamyamahe, kshamyamahe. That is a lat lakara. Now, nowhere there is kshamyatam there. So kshamyatam, which Rajalamoda has found that in lot lakara. Let's go to lot. So it is here now lot. Kshamyatam, kshamyetam, kshamyantam, kshamyasva, kshamyetam, kshamyadvam, kshamyai, kshamyavahai, kshamyamahai. Okay. So now what is the meaning of kshamyatam? So we'll have to look at that now. Kshamyatam. It is prathama purusha ekavachana. So what should be the kartrupadam? What should be the karma padam? We'll look at. We'll think of it. So since this is karmani prayoga, right? Kshamyatam is lot lakara karmani prayoga. There has to be karma pada. If it is bhave, there won't be any karma pada. There will be only kartupada. In this case, there will be kartrupadam and there will be karma padam. Because kshamate, bharam kshamate, that is the karmani prayoga. Karma sakarmaka dhatu. So kshamyatam, kim. So khadyatam, if you use in the karmani, what is the example?
What is the dhatu for kshamyatam?
Ksham dhatu.
Ksham dhatu.
So khadyatam, what is the example? Khadyatam, what is the karmani prayoga example? Rajalamoda,
So it's khadyatam. So maya phalam khadyatam.
Maya phalam khadyatam. Or ramena phalam khadyatam. Tvaya phalam khadyatam. So that kartrupadam can be anything. Karta can be anybody. Right? But what is being eaten is important. Phalam khadyatam. Maya phalam khadyatam. Tvaya phalam khadyatam. Ramena phalam khadyatam. Balakaihi phalam khadyatam. बालकाभ्याम फलम खाद्यताम अवाभ्याम फलम खाद्यताम युष्माभ्याम फलम खाद्यताम युष्माभिः फलम खाद्यताम अस्माभिः फलम खाद्यताम. Anybody, any vachana, any number of people can be there as a kartru doing the act of eating, but what is being eaten? Only one phala, khadyatam. That is important there because this is a karmani prayoga. Now kshamyatam, so kshamate means bhumi bharam kshamate means bhumi tolerates the bhara or the what is bhara? The load, okay, the weight or load of anything. Okay. So kshamyatam, what is the meaning now? Or take that example only. Bhumi bharam kshamate. That is changed to lot lakara. Bhumi bharam kshamate. First change it to lat lakara. This is lat lakara kartari prayoga. Bhumi bharam kshamate. Change that to lat lakara karmani. Yeah. Anybody want to do this?
I can try. So भूम्या भारं क्षम्यते क्षम्यते so भूम्या भारः क्षम्यते
भूम्या भारः क्षम्यते now bhumihi bharam kshamate, that is kartari prayoga. In kartari, what is the lot lakara? Kartari lot.
So is it bhumihi bharam kshamete
lot lakara atmanepada.
So okay, I don't recall now.
Yeah, so let's look at so see, this lot lakara karmani prayoga is already in front of you, so atmanepada will be similar to this, right? Even in kartari, only ya will not be there. Ya will not be there.
Okay, so it's khad,
not khad, kshama, not khad.
Okay, it's kshamatam. Is it kshamatam?
Bhumihi no, bhumya bhumya karmani
bharah kshamte. Was it kshamte?
No. Lot.
So lot lakara in karmani, or is it in kartari?
Karmani.
So karmani lot lakara would be kshamyate, and it's kshamyatam. Isn't it kshamyatam?
So bhumya bharah kshamyatam. So in kartari, what was there? Bhumya kartari lot, what was there? Bhumihi bharam kshama. Sorry.
Kshamtam.
I think I'm.
So ya goes away. So it's bhu. So bhumi becomes in this prathama. So bhumihi. Kartari.
Bhumihi.
Bharam. And then ya goes away. So it's kshamtam. Kshamatan.
What is the meaning of this? Bhumihi bharam ksamatam. Lot kartari. Bhumihi bharam ksamatam. What is the meaning?
So may the earth bear my load.
Yeah, may the earth bear my load. Okay. And karmani, how do you translate that to English? Bhumya bhara kshamyatam.
May my load be borne by the earth, or something like that.
Yeah, by the earth. So now we are using this kshamyatam for saying excuse me or something. So what does that mean now? So we are having this kshamyatam in the lot lakara karmani prayoga. So what is being excused and by whom it is being excused is the question now. What is being excused is the karma padam, and by whom, right? Being excused or tolerated, excuse or tolerate, is the kartru padam, by whom. And what is being excused is the karma padam, which should be in the prathama vibhakti. So who is excusing it? That is karma, kartru padam. Who is excusing? What is excusing?
Bhumi is excusing.
No, here it is okay. In this sentence, bhumi.
Okay, yes.
But when we say when we make a mistake, so what is being excused? Who is excusing it?
Okay,
we use this kshamyatam, right? When we make mistake, people are using Suresh Modi said kshamyatam. We use it all the time, but we'll have to understand a full sentence. If you use a full sentence, how does it look like?
Okay, so bhara. So the mistake would be like being excused. So that would be like in Prathama Purusha. So
Prathama Purusha is already here. Kshamyatam is Prathama Purusha.
Sorry, sir. Prathama Vibhakti, sorry. So correct. The mistake would be in the Prathama Vibhakti, and then
correct.
And everyone, I don't know, anything can be this in this Tritiya.
Correct.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Anything, any number of things can be in Tritiya. The mistake, what is the word for the mistake in Sanskritam?
Shuddhi.
Dosha.
Dosha. So you can use doshaha. Doshaha kshamyatam. That is the sentence. By whom? By anybody. So if you're asking bhavata, by you, tvaya, or yushmavi, anything. So that could be anything here. Tvaya doshaha kshamyatam. Whose dosha? Mama dosha. You can add mama if you want to. Tvaya mama doshaha kshamyatam. That is the full sentence, which we generally don't use. We just use kshamyatam. This is the sentence behind it. Any question? No. So Karmani Prayoga and Bhave Prayoga. So Bhave Prayoga, one example you can see here. This is Karmani only. Vandyate, which is I mean both are look same, doesn't matter. This Atmanepada dhatu, Vandya, Vandate becomes Vandyate, and so on. Then we have Vandishyate, Vandyatam. Then Vandyata, Vandyeta, Vandyaran. Karmani Bhave, very commonly used in the Sanskrita Vangmayam. Vangmaya, when I say Vangmaya, it doesn't only mean written Sahityam, but Sanskrit is predominantly spoken language. Or was. Okay, so the next topic, we'll start with this. I'll be able to finish. Upasarga. Upasarga, kind of, you can, all of you more maybe know, you already know. Upasarga, I think in level 1 we touch based on this. Pra, para, apasam, mano, ava, nis, nir, dus, dur, vi, a, ni, adhi, api, ati, su, ut, abhi, prati, pari, upa. So these are 22 upasargas. In Sanskritam, upasarga, these are actually, if you consider these as separate words, these are avyayam. they themselves, they don't have any vibhakti forms. But these are mostly used in before the dhatu. They are added to the dhatus as a prefix. When they add it to the dhatu as a prefix, the dhatu's meaning changes either slightly or significantly. Or sometimes we say it doesn't change, but it still adds some kind of alankarika or some embellishment to that dhatu's meaning also. I said mostly they are used as a prefix. I said mostly because sometimes they are used independently also. In that case, they are avyam. But we'll not right now focus on that kind of usage, but focus on the upasarga usage. That is prefix to a dhatu. So when they are prefixed to a dhatu, dhator arthaha balad anyatra niyate, means dhatu's meaning is it changes. Now look at some examples. Now upasargas are extremely important part of Sanskrit language. Very, very important, because without upasarga, many of the expressions will be very hard to just express just by using the dhatu or the kriyapas. So these are essential part of Sanskrit language. And besides changing the meaning or the embellishing or increasing the enhancing the richness of the language, not only enhancing, they are essential. Many of the expressions wouldn't have been possible without using the upasarga. Now these 22 upasargas, there are besides these 22 upasargas, there are other prefixes which are possible, could be used, like for example svi karoti or alang karoti, which they don't appear on this list, but they can be also considered upasarga like words. They also follow similar rules, like svi, whatever the rules for the upasargas, they also follow similar rules while we are using them with the dhatus, like either svi or alam, etc. What are the meanings of these upasargas? When we use these upasargas with the dhatus, can you give some, if anybody knows, can you give some examples with any upasarga? What are the famous one we know? Many of the popular ones we already used.
We use commonly gam dhatu with ang upasarga. Changes from going to coming.
Gacchati to agacchati. And similarly nayati, anayati. Nayati, anayati.
Is the priti dinam also changes the meaning? Priti, because dinam is the day. Priti dinam means every day.
Every day, yes. Now here for a we are saying ang. This is because of the vyakarana. It is just a. When it comes into actual use, it becomes a. But originally in the vyakarana, for the vyakarana sutra purpose, for derivation purpose, this is kept as ang here. pra, para, ap, sam, etc. So yeah, example we saw agachati, anayati. Any other? Do you know one was pratidinam was said? Anything else?
It's upavishati.
Tishtati.
Upavishati. Is that
good one. Tishtati.
Pratishtati.
Pratisthate. Because sometimes when we use the upasarga, the dhatus pada changes. Sometimes some of the dhatu change from atmani to parasmaya, parasmaya to atmani, etc. Example this is stha tishtati in the without upasarga, but we use pra, it's come pratisthate. Then we have uttisthati, we know that uttisthati, and anukaroti, anu. What else you know? Rangan Mode, any examples?
Which one, Mahodaya? Which example?
Anyone? Any? Just random.
Aham griham pratigacchami.
Pratigacchami.
Ramah abhi vanam, Sita abhi vanam gacchati. Api. Sita api vanam gacchati.
No, there api is a separate word. It's not upasarga.
Api.
It's not part.
Api is there.
Yeah, api is there, but it's not. Api is separate. Api and gacchati, they are separate there. It is not api gacchati.
Astu Mahodaya. Shalom.
So so the word when api uses upasarga, we'll see some examples later. But where the api that just means separate word, meaning she also goes. So there it is not a upasarga. It's not changing the meaning of the dhatu.
Astu Mahodaya. Anugacchati. Sita anugacchati. Is it okay?
Anugacchati. Correct. Anugacchati means she follows. Then anubhava. We know anubhavati. Yeah. So
Apagacchati, going away. Apagacchati.
Apagacchati. Hold on. So we know all these many upasargas. So I wanted to give some one by one, go through some examples here. But before that, let's quickly finish today. This when we use upasarga. For example, let's say apa only. Let's take apagacchati. Or we had upavishati. Upavishati. This is what lakara is this? Lakara. What is the dhatu, original dhatu, without the upasarga?
Vish.
And lat lakara it becomes vishati. Vishati means pravishati. Yeah, you can use pra also here. Pravishati means enters. Vishati also means enters. Pravishati also means enters. But enters it properly. Proper, like pra, they're also proper. Pravishati. Upavishati meaning changes, it sits. So without the upasarga, we have, let's say, we will take all three examples here. Vishati, pravishati, and Upavishyati. This is Lat Lakara. What about Lot? Vishyati becomes
Vishatu.
Vishatu. Pravishyati becomes
Pravishatu.
Pravishatu. Upavishyati becomes
Upavishatu.
Pravishatu. Similarly, we have Vidhiling, Vishet, Pravishet, Upavishet, and Lut also you have something. And then what about Lang now? Lang, Bhutakala, Vishati becomes
Avishat.
Avishat. And Pravishati becomes
Pravishat. And then Upavishat.
Upavishati becomes
Upavishat.
So that is generally we think, but now what we need to do is, when we want the Lang Lakara form of Kriyapadam which has a Upasarga, what we need to do is, first we'll have to separate that Upasarga, keep away that Upasarga, and change the only this part. This is Pravishatu. Okay. Or take any Lakara. So keep that Upasarga separate and just think of the other part, Vishati. That becomes Lang Avishat, right? Avishat. And then you bring back the Upasarga, then add it to it. Pra plus Avishat. When you add it like this, then we have to know about the Sandhi. What Sandhi is taking place here. Pra, which is at the ending A here. At the end of pra, there is A sound, right? Pra. Then, because this is not Vyanjana. Pra is not Vyanjana. It is not pra, right? This is not pra. This is pra, which is pa plus ra, re, fa plus a. Okay. So in this pra, there is a kara at the end, and then there is a at the beginning of Avishat. So when you add a and a, when they come together, Sandhi means coming together, then what happens? A plus a changes to a. Okay. So what this basically means, this pra, if we write it like this for our understanding, pa, re, fa plus there is this a and this a, together they become a, and then Vishat. Okay. Then totally, when we say combine and pronounce it, or what does it become?
Pravishat.
Pravishat. So when you combine it, it becomes Pravishat. So pra plus Avishat, Pravishat. Similarly, Upavishati also same thing. Upa has again a at the end. Upa plus a at the end. Then you add this Avishat again, then it becomes Upavishat. So in Lang Lakara, you have to be careful about this. So you have to know when you want to change to Lang, if it has Upasarga, then you keep that Upasarga away first and think of the Lang Lakara form of just that original, without whatever the form is, without the Upasarga, then bring back the upasarga and add it. Sometimes the sandhi will happen, sometimes sandhi is not necessary, depending on what letters are there. Mostly sandhi will happen, like akara is there because avishat, upavishat, akara is there before, because in lang lakara will be starting, right? So the sandhi will happen there. Pravishat, upavishat, like this. Similarly, let's say take another example. Gachati. Now let's say anayati, right? Anayati. Anayati. If you want to change it to lang lakara, in lot it is simple. Lot there is just a. In lot also same thing is happening. You change this nayati to nayatu and then add a again. So that rule remains same everywhere. But we don't see that change here because nayati is changing to nayatu. There is no added like the lang lakara here. So if you, for the lang lakara, nayati changes to anayat. Then you add a there again. And a plus anayat. A plus a remains a only. Okay? It doesn't changes to any different a. A plus a plus a is a plus a is a plus a is a. So a plus a is a. So this changes to anayat in lang lakara. If the bahuvachana, it will be anayan. Anayat anayatam anayan. Like that. Anayat anayatam anayan. Anayat anayatam anayan. Anayat anayatam anayan. In lang lakara. So a plus a remains a only. So that we don't see the change, but there is a change there technically. Similarly, if you take apagachati, what is the lang lakara form? Apagachati lang lakara.
Apagachat.
Keep the apa separate.
Apagachat. Apagachat. Apagachat.
What will become?
Apagachat.
Apagachat. Apa gachati. Apa plus agachat. Apagachat. With let's take a nirgachati. We know nirgachati means goes away. Nirgachati in lat lakara we use. You can write it like this, or generally it is okay. You can write any way you want. You can write it like this, or you can write it like this. Nirgachati. Nirgamanam, nirgachati. Now, lang lakara, again, keep this separate. Then, with agachat, lang lakara. Then, nir plus a, refa plus a becomes, refa plus a becomes what?
Ra.
Ra.
Ra. Niragachat.
Niragachat. Nirgachati is the lat lakara form, and niragachat becomes the lang lakara form. Now, anu, let's take the example of anu. Anubhavati, let's say. Anubhavati means experiences, or anubhavami, let's say. Anubhavami use generally. Aham anandam anubhavami. Note that bhavami is a akarmaka. Just if without the upasarga anu, it is akarmaka. Bhavami, aham kutrachit bhavami. But if you use anu, it changes to sakarmaka. Kim anubhavami? Ananda. What do you experience? Aham anandam anubhavami. Okay. Aham anandam. Now, lang lakara. Keep this anu on the side. Change to bhavami to lang lakara. Bhavami becomes
abhavam. So it's abhavam. Yes.
So anu plus abhavam now. Now o plus a. Now we need the sandhi here. Okay. So o plus a sandhi. This is easy to remember that o is what kind of letter in terms of oshtha letter. There's a oshtha and the lips. There. O. You need the lips coming together there. Oshtha. So in the Vyanjana, this is the swara. O. In the Vyanjana, which one is the oshtha? What do you need? Lips. Without touching lips together. What is the oshtha? Labial letter in Vyanjana.
No, it's va. So
va.
Va now.
So this changes to va. U changes to va. Okay. And a remains there, abhavam. So anva bhavam. Anva bhavam. If you writing, you can write it like writing is it's just a lipi. Okay. You write like this. Anva bhavam. No. Abhavam. But va plus a you can combine. You can write it like this. Anva bhavam. Or you can write it like this. Anva bhavam, anva bhavam, anva bhavam. Aham anandam anva bhavam. I experienced happiness. U plus a. Let's take the ni. Niyojayati. This is a common example. Niyojayas. Kimmam niyojayasi keshava. Bhagavad Gita. Niyojayati means engage. So, yojayati. Niyojayati. So ni is upasarga here. Niyojayati. Now we want to convert that into lang lakara. So ni, keep that aside. Yojayati, convert that to lang. This is like pujayati. Convert that to lang. What will be the word? Lang lakara form. Yojayati. Pujayati, chintayati, chorayati. Can you give me the answer?
Niyojayatu?
No, lang, not lot.
Lot. Oh.
Just yojayati. What is the chorayati or pujayati? Pujayati, what is the we are beyond the time.
Is it so it's yojayat?
Apujayat. So similarly yojayati.
Ayojayat.
Ayojayat. So now we need the sandhi between e and a. Now previously it was U and A, right? Anva bhavat. Right? So now it is E and A. Now O was Oshtya, so we changed Oshtya to Oshtya Vyanjanam, which is Va. Now E is what kind of letter is it? It is Talavya. Talavya Swara. So Talavya Vyanjana equivalent is E. Talavya Vyanjana is Ya.
Yeah.
So E changes to Ya. U changes to A, E changes to Ya. So this Ni plus Ayojayat, the Na, and then in that E is there, that changes to Ya, and then Ayojayat remains. Ayojayat. So now it becomes now totally, how do you say that? Pronounce it.
Nya Yojayat.
So this transformations, you should remember that one thing is first step is when you want to convert to any lakara, not only lang lakara, any lakara, if it is upasarga, keep the upasarga separate, and then just think of the other part without upasarga, what part is there of kriyapada, convert that into that lakara form. It could be lang lakara, that example I was saying, it could be lot, vidhiling, anything. Then bring back the upasarga. So this applies to all 10 lakaras, not only the 5 lakaras we are studying, but whether it could be lit lakara or other ashirling, any lakara. Same thing goes, that separate the upasarga, keep it aside first, and then change that original part to the different whatever lakara you want. Then bring back upasarga prefix. Then if there is a sandhi possibility, then you will have to do a sandhi. Sometimes sandhi is not necessary, depending on what letter is there. For example, if you take the other lakara, for example, let's say, where is a lit lakara? So, lit lakara, Vavande. Here, Vavande is there. So here, let's take Gachha dhatu, right? Gachha dhatu. Lit lakara is Jagama. Gachati becomes Jagama. Gachati means goes. Jagama lit lakara is Paroksha Bhutakala. Again, went only. But again, if you want to upasarga, let's say Nirgachati was there. Okay? Nirgachati was in the lat lakara. And lang lakara we saw Niragachat. Right? Niragachat. Because there was a there. And then. Now here, there is no nothing, there is ja. So we still use nir. Again, bring back nir here. So it becomes nirjagama. Nirjagama. Similarly, if it is apagachati, same thing. In lang lakara, it becomes apagachat. But here, there is no just ja. So apajagama means he went away in lit lakara. It depends on what letter is there after the upasarga. So if depending on what letter, the sandhi might happen, may not happen. Okay, so I'll stop here. Any question? अन्यथा अत्रैव विरम्यते अस्माभिः नमस्कारः धन्यवादः
नमस्कारः महोदय धन्यवादः